I remember, going to the library when I was a kid, and I was such a book lover, such a big fan of reading and books. And, I didn't really get the point at first that they were all free and you could take as many as you wanted. And when that finally became clear, I was like a kid in a candy store, and I remember just filling up my arms with as many books as I could carry, and taking them home. And then, of course, 3 weeks later, I'm going, mad reading rush to read them all before they're due back. But I loved it. It was such a magical place, the library. Of course, libraries foster my love of reading. I remember reading the Chronicles of Narnia, were the first non-picture books that I ever read on my own, and I checked those out from the library, and they seemed so big at the time. And those are, one of the series of books, along with, The Hobbit, that really sparked my love of reading and fantasy genre in particular. I do use the library as a research tool. People think that Wikipedia can cut it. It can't. And so I always, make a trip to the library to pick up books for researching whatever book I'm working on. I think that libraries are an invaluable resource for our communities, and our children in particular. And so it does make me sad to think that they're getting their budget cut. I do not like book censorship. I feel that it's the parents' job, to know what your kids are reading and whether or not you're okay with that. I don't feel like it's the library's job. And I personally feel like a kid should be able to read any book that they want. I have no problem with kids exploring. Well, my first novel, Cinder, came out in January. It's a futuristic retelling of Cinderella. And the second book, it will be a 4-book series. So the second one, Scarlet, will be out in February. And the third one, Cress, which is based on Rapunzel, will be out 2014. And so I'm working on Cress right now. Scarlet is done. I'm about 3/4 of the way through book 3. It's going very well. I'm very excited about it.
Is life any easier for Cinderella in the future than it was in the past?
Life is not any easier for Cinderella in the future. Poor thing. Poor girl.